Now, world-famous razor brand Gillette doing an about-face with its newest ad. For decades, Gillette has used the tagline, "The best a man can get," and they've promoted a macho, alpha male lifestyle. But this new ad that's going viral around the world shows men and fathers intervening to stop bullying, fighting, and sexual harassment. Let's take a look.
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says inappropriately.
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
With me now in studio is Hanna Beit Halachmi. Hanna's a feminist activist and popular blogger here in Israel. Thanks for being with us. This is a very popular razor company. What are your thoughts on the ad, the message that they were trying to send, and do you think it was told well?
I think that what we dreamed of and what we were fighting for all through the years is to change the messages or the sense of responsibility that large companies are taking to their messages gender-wise. The advertising industry is an advertising of fake news. They're sort of trying to make us think in a certain way in order to sell stuff. And what we were aiming all through the years is that they will start sending fake gender-friendly news or female-friendly news instead of sexist. And I think it's a big success. I think they realize now that we have the power. We have the power to buy. And if I'm living, for example, with you in the same household and I'm doing the shopping, I'm also somebody to take into consideration in what they say to the public when they sell their stuff, also for men. Even
though, because it is a men's razor, do you think some of this ad is a little bit exploitative, that they're appealing to women to try and tell their husbands or their partners or their friends that this is now a good company, you should buy from Gillette because the ad promotes equality and standing up for women's rights?
Certainly.
It's exploitative in a good way, I guess?
Certainly, they realize the power that they have in changing mindsets, but also in appealing to what seemed to be, where the market is going. And the market is going to a direction of being much more sensitive to social issues, to equality issues and stuff, and therefore they're doing their financial calculations, and they decided that this is the good thing to do now. And I'm all for it, because what they're doing is that the researchers show that the advertisement have a great influence on society, on the culture that we live in, and what they're doing is the right thing.
There is a backlash, though, to this. There's a lot of people writing online, writing in comments that this is going too far. It's a step in the wrong direction. That it's not bad to promote men's.
That's a sign that they're doing the right thing.
But even the idea that men, that young boys, they fight. I mean, they get into little fights in the schoolyard, even bullying. A lot of people say standing up to bullies. It's part of growing up.
I want to surprise you. Also, little girls are going into fights at the schoolyard. Yeah. Okay, but fights of little girls are not being promoted as something which boys are boys. Boys will always be boys. Yeah. But they are being promoted as something wrong. You have to be, you have to behave nicely, and all these kind of messages. So what they are doing is they are saying, okay, first of all, they're saying that women are people, okay? This is the major message that they're giving in this advertisement, and I really hope that they will show the way to many more companies to give the same message, to promote the same message, because people are listening, and also the young people
here in Israel, they listen to this commercial in Israel. I mean, the people who read your blog, what are they saying about this commercial? I mean, a lot of this is an American thing. They're barbecuing, they're watching TV and sports, and but here in Israel, there's the same.
I personally received the link to the YouTube about 20 times by WhatsApp, and many more times, people tagged me in many places where it was published. I think that also all the discussion around it is very important, and it shows that something has changed.
How did
something
you feel when you said a lot of your friends, almost 24 of your friends, were sharing this link with you? But when you saw this ad for the first time, what were you feeling in your heart? Someone who's fought for years.
Finally, I see myself as a sort of a feminist veteran, when we were discussing 20 years ago, we were discussing sexist advertisement, and we were saying, you have to show through the advertisement that women are people. People were laughing at us, they say, we will not sell. And we reached to the point that in order to sell, you have to produce a feminist advertisement. So I think it's a big win, and the fact that there is a backlash, this shows that that we are on the right path. Because if everybody were just not responsive to it, then we didn't do anything. So the discussion is important, the message is important, and the fact that we are considered to be worth of investing in feminist advertisement is very important win.
All right, Hanna.